Hi guys, gals, and my non-gender conforming pals. My name is Carrington. Welcome back to another video. Or if you are new here, welcome. I would love if you would hit that subscribe button down below. Click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the 10 palettes that I tried in February and March of 2021. I've only really tried 10 palettes because, again, guys, I have my Shop My Stash. And so that's what I'm usually using every day unless I'm filming a video. And I'm usually filming my videos like once a week, maybe twice a week. Mostly once a week though. So I'm not really trying a whole lot of new palettes. But, you know, if you guys also want me to do like rankings, like ones that I've tried, that I have used that maybe I haven't used on camera, let me know. I can add those in there. But these are the ones that I have either tried out on camera or are in Shop My Stashes. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 10. This is an accent palette. Okay, and so, let me just say number 10, 9, name are accent palettes. And I just don't really reach into a lot of accent palettes. I usually just reach into one palette, grab one palette, and then use whatever's in there. I don't usually like, you know, grab this for mattes, this one for, you know, inner corner, this one for all over the lid. I don't usually do that. I've kind of noticed that I don't really need to buy things like Super Shock shadows, individual shadows, anything like that, unless I can put them into a palette and make it like a, you know, like matte and shimmer and whatever else kind of a palette. So 10, 9, and 8 are companion palettes, and that's why they're ranked so low. I just don't use companion palettes. But number 10 is from Shade Cosmetics, and it is the Parasol palette. I am wearing this green kind of a shade on my inner corner. Okay, the reason why this is ranked so low, number one is because you can't see these unless it's hitting light, and it has to really be hitting a bright light to see. Like, see how like it's like hitting my ring light right here, and you can just like really see it. But then kind of whenever I turn away and it's not hitting that light, you don't really see it. So, you know, not super into that. I kind of want something where I can see it. But yeah, whenever I hit it, like, it's beautiful. Like, I wish like that's what it looks like, no matter if light was hitting it or not. Like, chef's kiss, beautiful. I don't know, I did a whole review on this. I also think that this was like extremely expensive for the amount that you get and what you get. So I do like the little mirror. I think the packaging is really nice. It's like this, you know, like vinyl, silver sparkle kind of a thing. So I do like the packaging. It has a nice mirror in it and everything. I just think it's expensive for what you get. And again, I just don't want something where you can only see it when it hits the light. Number 9 is also from Shade Beauty, but this is like a palette where I put a whole bunch of their singles in. Most of the singles that I bought were like the $12 price range. Okay, so you get little pans. Okay, like it's almost like the size of like my, you know, index or like my thumb, right? Okay, it's almost the size of my thumb, just the pan size itself. And then they only fill up the pans halfway. For $12, you're only filling this up halfway, and it's about the size of my thumb. No. And these are just very powdery. And again, it's very dependent on how it's hitting the light as to how nicely it's going to show up. So like my eye look, I did create, I used the shade right here and the shade right here. So Zillionaire and Bitchcraft. I used those. And they are beautiful. I just think there are better out there, and for the price point, I expect my product to be filled up, not halfway filled. So that's why Shade Beauty is kind of last. You guys will see the trying out Shade Beauty before this, so I will link that video down below. Number 8 is the Jungle Lights palette. I used this in my Shop My Stash for February 2021. I mean, I got some use out of it. Like, you can see where like shades have gotten use out of it, okay? But, and these are beautiful, okay? I mean, like, these are like wildly like wet. I mean, look at that. just like wet and beautiful. I mean, like, that's beautiful. But again, the reason why it's like ranked is because like honestly, like these shades should be above like the next 3 palettes that I have, possibly 4 palettes that I have ranked. It's just, I just don't reach into them. Like I had it in my Shop My Stash with one other palette, and literally as soon as I got the other palette out, I was like, oh, I was gonna use that. I don't care that much to use this, even though like those are stunning. It's like so wet. So like this is very beautiful. So if you are into companion palettes and will actively use it, this is stunning. This is beautiful. It's like $17 at Ulta. Okay, that's fair for the size that you get. Like here's my finger. Okay, these pans are like huge. Okay, absolutely huge. Like see, here's 2 of those fingers, and you still have a little bit at the bottom. So like these are big size pans. Beautiful, reflective, wet looking, beautiful. So if you are into companion palettes, check this one out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Number 7 is the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. I think this was in their holiday for 2020 or 2019. No, 2019. It does kind of have like a little spice scent to it. And this is what it looks like. So you kind of have this like cream color to like set your, you know, base, and then you have kind of like these 2 colors that could be like transition crease shades, and then this for your outer corner. They have this, okay, it's one of those stupid mattes with shimmer in it, but they have a lot of shimmer in it. Like it's a lot, so like the shimmer kind of stays. It doesn't just like fall away unless you like blend it out excessively, in which case you're kind of blending out the shadow. So if you want something dark, you either have to put up with the glitter also being in there, or blend it out to where it's non-existent, in which case you should just went in with this one. I will say that the shimmers are really nice. I mean, like the shimmers are nice. I'm not even gonna like sit here and try to say like they're not nice. Like those are wet, those are beautiful, those are nice. I just kind of wish that this wasn't in there. And also I kind of don't like this. I just make all of them the same size as the, like all these squares, just make them the same size. That just makes the most sense to me. I guess what, do you think like that? It doesn't, no, because like I would say it's not even any bigger. Like it's all like the same amount. So just make them the same size. Number 7 are these Wet n Wild palettes. These were $3.99. I felt like they were pretty good for the price. I don't like the glitters, and like this one has glitter, okay, and I hate their glitter formula. It's not a good formula. Their shimmers, oh my gosh, are very hit or miss. Like this one right here, okay, like I am barely getting anything off of it. I feel like with the shimmers, yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, okay, it's just like very hit or miss. I feel like I have to like take off the the top layer of the shimmers in order to get it to like work and look beautiful. I don't know, it's just very underwhelming to me. The mattes are nice. They're very pigmented, very blendable. It's just, again, the glitters, I hate those. And for the shimmers, I feel like I have to take off the whole entire top layer for it to even do anything. So it's all right. Number 5 is the Lorac Pro Palette Noir. I've gotten quite a bit of use out of this. This is in my Shop My Stash currently. I mean, the mattes are being used. This shade I've already hit pan on, all the like shimmers and stuff. This is very beautiful. However, again, you're basically just gonna get like a very smoky eye out of it. But like the shade right here that I use for like my inner corner, it's like a very like, it's like a topper shade almost. So I like to layer, I have to layer this up quite a bit, which is why I hit pan on it already, because you have to layer it up quite a bit for it to show up. But it's so beautiful because it's like this champagne and it's got like a little bit of like a bluish shift to it. Beautiful. And then the other shimmers are fairly nice. Some of them Like, can you see it right there, like right here? They are very nice. But again, you're just mostly getting some smoky looks, or you're gonna get the same, almost kind of like the same look. I don't know. It is very nice. I do love this. This is probably my favorite Lorac palette. If we're gonna talk like favorite Lorac palette, this is it. Okay, I love it. But just compared to my other palettes, it's just like formula wise isn't my favorite compared to the other ones. But again, very beautiful. They did a great job with the shimmers. Some of them are more topperish, like my inner corner one that I use a lot, but overall, beautiful palette. Number 4 is the Natasha Denona Mini Love palette. Okay, so you get 2 mattes in here. This is one of the reasons why it's not ranked as high as the next one. It's because you have 2 purple shades right here. And then after that, like the other shades that are in here are very kind of pinkish. And I just kind of wish there was like a more of like a purple. And here's the thing, on camera, this one's showing up purple. It's actually a like gold. I think it might be like a little bit of like a duochrome. It's like a gold purple. So like that's all you have purple wise. But I kind of wish it had one that was more definitely like purple in there to kind of go with it a little bit more. That's just my opinion. I just felt like they could have, I don't know, maybe change this one into like this exact purple shade instead of like a gold transforming into purple. That's just my opinion. I mean, this pink could have been the same, or it could have been like a pinky purple, and then this could have stayed for like an inner corner. But overall, I mean, the quality is great. It's Natasha Denona. Quality is beautiful. I love this palette. I loved the look that I created with it. I just would have made some little tweaks. It gives us our number 3 palette, the Natasha Denona Love palette, the actual Love palette. I love the variety of like pinks that you get, and some reds and some purples, and then for shimmers you get like some pinks and some purples, and you get like one that's like a pinky and a purple, and you have like a silver and like a gold. Like, it's just very more versatile to me over the Natasha Denona Love palette. But I mean, it's beautiful, guys. This is an absolutely beautiful palette. I love the mirror. This is her $65 formula, which I feel like is 100% fair for what you are getting. So you guys definitely go check out this palette. If you guys have been interested in a Natasha Denona palette, I think any of her recently, like 3 recent palettes that she has released are really good, but this one is probably my favorite. Number 2 is the one that I used in my February Shop My Stash. That is the Glamlite Chocolate Donut palette. Beautiful. I hit pan on the shade right here called Chocolate Sprinkles. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, it's like a reddish orange, and it's got like green and orange and gold and purple like sparkles in it. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then the shade right here, White Chocolate, I did not hit pan on yet, but I do love using it. Okay, it's like a gold purple duochrome. Absolutely beautiful. The mattes are pigmented, blend out beautifully. The other shimmers are great too. I mean, obviously these 2 are like I love these, but the other ones are nice too. Overall, this whole palette is great. It's cute. It looks like a little donut. Love that. But everything else about it is also cute. And number 1 isn't technically a palette, okay? It's singles that I've made into a palette, okay? And that is the Give Me Glow eyeshadows, okay? Here are all the mattes that I have from them. And then here are all the shimmers that I have from them. Okay. Let me just say, every time I use a Give Me Glow palette to do my eyes, people are constantly telling me how much they love my makeup. Every single time, without fail. Doesn't matter what colors I use, doesn't matter what combination. If I don't use a shimmer, do use a shimmer, doesn't matter. People are constantly like telling me like how much they love it and how beautiful it is. and I love that. So Give Me Glow, number one. Guys, check out Give Me Glow. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a whole video like trying out like Give Me Glow, because I have some other products, but guys, for real, they're beautiful, they're amazing. Go check them out. Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. Those are ranking all the palettes I tried in March and February of 2021. Let me know if any of those palettes are palettes that you are also loving. How would you have ranked them? If you have tried all these, would you have ranked them the same as me? Would you have ranked them differently? Let me know that down below, and let me know what palettes you're loving this month. Do I have any of your palettes that you're loving? I don't know. Comment your favorite down below so that way I can check them out. Alright guys, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, comment, hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and I will see you guys in my next one.